Gary asked me to talk about this topic, and I had to do a little thinking on how to make it bigger than what my initial thoughts were. And as some of you know, we've been working a lot to build smaller communities within the brokerage, whether it's our growth coaching group or our PC group or the Simcoe Mastermind or the Upper Canada Mastermind. I haven't announced this yet, but we're going to be starting as of May doing a roundtable in Keswick with the Keswick agents, and Nicole and myself are going to be doing that. So we'll be there once a month with you guys as well. But the vision behind all of this is that when things are going good and things are easy, it's very easy to be a lone ranger, right? It's very easy to just stay focused on the work, do the deals, make the money, and everything feels good. But if you're not paying attention to who's around you and the culture you're creating in your own microcosm, when things get hard, you might find yourself a little bit lost and not knowing who to turn to, or not having people there to connect with and pick you up or inspire you or push you a little bit. And one of the things I was thinking of was the best way I can explain this is to just be vulnerable myself and share some insight. And the last year or two, I know Colin has shared this as well. It's been hard on the brokerage side. We've had a lot of changes. The market was changing as well. Agents were struggling. We're all struggling personally. And there's a lot of times that it would have been extremely easy to just kind of go, whatever, throw in the towel. I can just go back, start selling some houses. I don't love it, but I'm okay at it. I'll make some money. It'll be fine. On those days, those were the days when the people around me reminded me why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I want to continue to work harder, to be better, and to do more and to give back to others. And we all have those days. We all have those moments where we forget, or we're struggling, or it just doesn't feel worth it, right? And I think that the people you surround yourself with are the people that are going to be the ones that help you survive through that, or they're going to be the ones that give you permission to quit. And having permission to quit is probably one of the worst things you can have in your world, especially if it's something you're passionate about or something you're really driven to accomplish or achieve. And for some of us, myself included, what we're maybe currently doing, it's not that we don't love it, but it's a stepping stone to another opportunity. And you still, even though it's not easy to get up every single day and do that thing, when you have people around you that are bolstering you up, that are supporting you and giving you feedback and helping you be better and challenging you, and I mean that, truly challenging you, that is what is going to help you grow, right? And get to that next level. And sometimes we need that because the phase we're in, it's not the one that we're in love with, right? It's not always the moment that we're going, this is exactly what I wanted. That's not always true every day. I wish it would be. That'd be awesome. But it's not, unless we go win the lottery, and even then, I don't know if that would be the case, right? So who are the people that are your power? Who are the people that are reminding you to get productive? Who are the people, and I'm looking even in our office, in our room right now, and I'm seeing people sitting together and connect, and I know who those people are. And we had an event yesterday, Christine, I'm looking at you because I know you were at Ben Oosterveld with Anushka and Megan, and you have that crew, and Anushka was posting about that and talking about how powerful it was to have those people around her, and how it was a good reminder that people are power, right? And proximity is power. You hear Colin say that all the time. It's a very true thing. The opportunities that show up when you surround yourself with the right people are unimaginable sometimes. And there's been often times where, somebody walks into my office and they're like, they just walk in and say, this is what's going on in my world. And whatever they're struggling with, I'm like, I know that person. And I can make that connection and I can help them resolve that challenge, or I can give them some guidance on who to reach out to or what that might look like. And if you're not showing up, if you're not talking to people, if you're not sharing what's going on in your world, there's days when I walk into Colin's office and I'm just like, what the, add whatever explanation you want there, because I'm just frustrated, or 3 people cancel appointments with me, or something happened in whatever world it was. And that needs to be the moment when the person who I say that to stands up and goes, get back out there, right? Go and do what you're trying to do. I know your goal is bigger than this moment. And if you don't have people in your world that are going to challenge you on that, where are you going to go when things get hard? And I just want you to think about that. And I want you to look at your world and your people and your circle. And I want you to ask 2 questions. 1, are they the right people? Are they giving me permission to quit? Or are they challenging me to show up on the days I don't want to? And 2, who else do I need in my circle? And if you're not sure or you don't have a circle, please reach out. Please join the communities we have in the brokerage. There's multiple coaching opportunities and they're free. It doesn't cost you anything, but you get to be a part of a community. And within those communities, you'll find the right people. You'll find, as they say, your tribe of people that think like you, that see the business the way you do, that look at opportunities the way you do, and the people that challenge you to think a little differently, to look at it a little differently, right? To try new things. And it's important to try new things. The questions we have to ask ourselves is, what can I do different now so that at the end of this next quarter, my business will be where I want it to be? And if you're surrounding yourself with only people that are praising you for what you're already doing and not challenging you to do more, how will you know what to do that's different? So who's challenging you daily? Who are your people? Who's your tribe? And if you don't have one, go get one. Because when it's easy and work is simple and the deals are coming and your phone is ringing, you don't really feel the need for other people. And it's comfortable and it's fun. And when things get hard and you look around and you're on your own, that's when it's going to be problematic, because that's when we need people the most. And that's also coincidentally the time when we are less likely to share that we're going through a struggle. So if the people around you don't know you well enough to see that there's a shift and see that there's a change and reach out and go, hey, I need you to show up to this. I need you to come to this event. I need you to meet with me. Let's grab coffee. If you don't have people that can see that, when you're not able to pull yourself out, who's going to be there to do that for you? So as the market continues to shift and as the industry continues to change and we deal with everything we're all dealing with in our personal lives as well as in our business, please think about your people. Put yourself in a position where people know you well enough, be vulnerable enough to say, yeah, I have those bad days. We all do, right? We all do. There's no reason to pretend we don't. And the more you actually are honest about it, the more open you are about it, the more you will attract that like mindset, and that will help you find the people you need. So anyway, go find your people.